Alright, so we're going to hop on board with this question number 3 of our calculator portion of our exam. I'm going to assume that you have the same one I have, and so I'm not going to read it line for line. But essentially, kind of like similar to the second one, always first step is to assign your variables. So, like I'm going to transfer onto this paper for you. I assigned our vans as X, small trucks as Y, and large trucks as Z. You can pick whatever variables you can remember, or if you want to do it that way, that's fine. But essentially, in the problem, it states right here that they're going to buy 200 new vehicles. So that means we already have our first equation. So the total number of vans plus the total number of small trucks plus the total number of large trucks is going to equal the 200 new vehicles. And then if you keep reading, it says they're going to plan to spend $7 million. So we already have a piece of our second equation. So equals 7 million. So then you just read to get the rest of the information. Van cost, small truck cost, large truck cost. So what that means is at a cost of $35,000 per van and 30,000 per small truck and 50,000 per large truck. The total spent on them is equal to 7 million. Most people can get those two equations fine. It's the third one that they just can't figure out. And how I got my third equation to was negative x plus 2y plus 0z equals 0. It didn't start off like that. As you can see, I have it erased right here. I actually had it backwards at this point. Right here, it says that I underlined, the company needs twice as many vans as small trucks. So what that means is for every single van, X, the company needs to buy 2 trucks. They need a 2-to-1 ratio. So if you buy 1 van, okay, never mind, other way around. If you buy 1 small truck, you have 2 vans. So it's a 2-to-1 ratio, like that. So this is actually where I derive my equation from. However, when you do a system of equations, in order to plug it into a calculator, we need it to follow this format. So what I did was I subtracted the x over, because I originally wrote it as 2y equals x. So I just subtracted my x over to get negative x plus 2y. And just as a reminder, so I didn't forget any of that middle value, I threw z back in there. Plus 0z is going to equal 0. Because this side, when you take the x away, it's just left with 0. So these are our 3 equations for our system of equations. The only step next would be to plug that into your calculator, which was shown to us. So you go to edit, you make a 3x4. I've already filled it in here to speed up this video a bit. But you do that, and then you're going to go ahead, row reduce echelon format. And what you're going to get is your answers right here. 120, 60, and 20. Which is what I have right here, which is correct. And a quick way to just double check is just make it that's your answer if you ever get a question and you're unsure. Like I said, I originally had this flipped, but my x, and so my x value, my van value is smaller than my small truck value, which didn't make sense, and that's how I knew all I had to do was flip it. The key right here is the twice as many vans, so your answer should be, your x should be 2 times y. That works, so I was pretty confident in my answer, and that is how you do that problem. If you have any other questions, feel free to email me. Thank you.